Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Today is the 2nd of August, 2021. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope that you're all doing well. Let's see what today's energies are like, as the moon has just moved into Gemini. Emotionally, we're going to be in a position of communicating, even though it's not an easy emotional time, as the moon is squaring from Gemini over to Jupiter at the 29th degree of Aquarius. And we know that the 29th degree is an anaretic degree. It's a critical degree. It's also, the moon is also squaring over to Mars in Virgo, so it's forming a T-square. So that opposition from Jupiter in Aquarius to Mars in Virgo. Okay, opposition and two squares, that's a T-square, so it's quite uncomfortable. Concerning the details, I would say, mutable energy, something needs to change. We're trying to think out of the box, trying to find an intelligent solution emotionally, okay? Could be in relation to, Gemini is, where the North Node is. It is about communication. It's got to do with our environment, has to do with collaboration, siblings, neighbors, right? Mars in Virgo, it's slowed down. Okay, Virgo is not about moving forward fast, it's about looking at the details, okay, before we take action. Mars is the warrior, it wants to move forward. Virgo needs to look at the details, very discriminative. And Jupiter, right opposite, does sort of expand. So I feel it's a little bit frustrating for us wanting to move forward. There's things that we have to do, work that needs to be done before we can do that. So emotionally now we're searching, okay, we're doing our homework. Let's see what's going on 2nd of August. Happy birthday, everyone, if it's your birthday today. Okay, August is the 8th month, very important month, and I feel that the season of Leo is very important. Okay, let's see what's going on. 9 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. Gemini, Scorpio, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries as well. 9 of Wands is someone's been through a lot, but the door is open. Someone's ready to take a step into, is it a important love connection? Is it a major decision? We've got the Lovers, and we've got an offer that's coming outside of a union. So I don't know if this speaks to a love triangle or someone's made up their mind to move forward. Remember that the Knight of Cups is not very certain about moving forward. It's very romantic. It's a very romantic offer, but I feel that there is more. It's like someone's been waiting on another to make an important decision here. 9 of Wands, I've done the work and I've been through a lot. I'm still standing though. And the Knight of Cups in this deck looks quite passionate. There's a lot of red in the card. So it does remind me of the Sagittarian energy. So Sag, think of Sag. If we're talking about a T-square in the astrology from Gemini, Aquarius and Virgo, across Gemini is where we need to release. And that is the Sagittarian energy. So it's got to do with our beliefs, our idealism, our truth. It could also have to do with physical distance, but also needing to shed something karmic. Maybe that's a process that's been playing out. We've been sort of purging, okay, what has run its course. So it looks like here we're at a completion point, right? The 9s, they're at a completion point. So maybe someone now has ended or has let go of anything to do with the past, any karma that's been holding them back, keeping them trapped in a situation that they needed to purge. Could be that someone is ready now, and they're coming in quickly, I would say. They weren't so certain about this decision, this offer in the past, but now it's more like, it's like they've done the work now and they're ready to take the action. And it can be quite frustrating, as I said, with that T-square. But someone needs to release and free themselves up. Is it their ideas? Is it a situation? What is it for them? And that's what I get here. And we've got the World card, which, yes, Sagittarian energy comes through again. Maybe you could be at a physical distance to someone. Remember that the Knight of Cups is someone on a horse. So it could be someone coming in, traveling, taking the action. Knights are all about action, moving forward. Okay, the World card is it's been tough. It's not easy to close up a major cycle, a major life cycle here. But the World card is an accomplishment, remember. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. 2nd of August. So the 2nd of the 8th. We've got 3 cards. We've got the World card again. Look at this. I mean, it's all about the heart. We've got Shine, Leo, Trust, Aries. Remember that Uranus is also the Fool. So someone is doing something unexpectedly, freeing. Again, Uranus is all about freedom. Okay. And Jupiter is in the sign of Uranus, which is Aquarius. Remember that we've had a full moon, a difficult full moon. It was with Saturn. It was in between Saturn and Pluto on the 23rd, 24th of July. And from one full moon to the next full moon, which is another Aquarius full moon at the 29th degree, everyone, that's going to be around the 22nd, 23rd of August. That will be the completion. I mean, I feel like we're in between big changes. Where is Aquarius for you? Aquarius and Leo, which axis is that for you? Which area of life does it touch you on? And we've got the World card here, which is Saturnian, right? And it is an accomplishment, again, I'm going to say. It's coming to an end. And this is all about the heart. Someone is taking a risk, following their heart. They're going to trust in this movement. Remember, the Fool is a brand new journey. It's a brand new journey. And someone is truly embracing this risk, following their heart's content. And we may feel just a little bit blocked now. I mean, we've had the Sun right opposite Saturn. So that feels like, Saturn in Aquarius, the Sun in Leo. We know that Saturn is all about restrictions, but it's in the house of Uranus. Again, I'm going to say, yes, it's in its rulership, but Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius, and Uranus is in Taurus. So even though, as I've been saying, I mean, Saturn and Uranus, both in fixed signs, Aquarius and Taurus, they've been squaring. So that's still playing out that story. So it's like walking a tightrope, right? And feeling the pressure, but doing it anyway. Doing things to overcome those blockages, those limitations. It's like many times I see Uranus as the madman. He's the crazy scientist who's going to try something new, something unexpected. He's got a very intelligent mind. Think of Uranus, Aquarius, right? And Aquarius is all about freedom as well. Where there's been limitation, someone is going to move forward to their freedom. And this could speak to the collective energies, of course. We've got the World card twice, and looking at world matters, I mean, wow. It's getting more and more heavy. It's like the pressure is on fully on humanity to do what they're told, to sit in the corner and be good. But, that's like It's like a sleeping giant. It's going to wake up one day, and it's not very far away, because Aquarius is the future and it is humanity. That's where the power is. And Aquarius is the light, Saturn is the darkness. Okay, on a collective scale. Think about it. Yes, walking on that tightrope, something's got to change, something's got to give. We cannot have the limitations. It's as though the oxygen is being limited. The oxygen, okay? It's either I get the breath that I need, or else. Okay, there's no going backwards. It's all forward from here. It's all forward. So we've got the challenge here, which is the bridge. Again, it's that portal that's open. And speaking about a portal, which is, you know, Lion's Gate is just around the corner on the 8th of the 8th, the new moon in Leo. I will be talking about that, okay? So look out for any uploads. Press on that notification bell. If you have not, those of you that are on Patreon, I am onto that now. The portal is open. The portal is open. What happens after that is everyone's choice. Someone needs to follow their heart. We need to follow our heart. Remember, it's leadership. It's Leo. It's kingship. It's leadership. It's someone taking charge. And Leo is generosity. It's spirit. It's love. It's nurturing. It's being provided for. The sun gives us our vitality, gives us our vitamin D. We cannot thrive without that. Okay, I see Aquarius as oxygen. I see Leo as the sun. We need both. And remember that Aquarius is the water bearer. It used to be, and a lot of people think it's a water sign, but it's not. It's air. Doesn't matter. Remember, Neptune is in Pisces. Okay, Neptune, the god of the seas. We need all the ingredients to be able to thrive, to grow on a personal level and on a collective level as well. A difficult choice is going to be made. We've got the moon, sun and the moon. Does ring the eclipse energies. We are talking about the yin and the yang, the mother, the father. When they come together, they do create, right? Yin and yang come together to create. This has got to do with a very deep, very important connection. It can signify the home as well. So someone's foundation, someone's security. There are changes within a home. It's a 5. Within a marriage, yep, there is the coffin, Scorpio. Scorpio does signify transformation. We've got Scorpio energies here. This is Pluto, right? Any choices that are made will bring the change, okay? A death and a new beginning, obviously. Let's take a couple more cards. We've got the snake here, the poison, the forbidden fruit, the enemy, the third person. But we find a key, we find the solution. The snake can speak to health as well, can speak to sexuality, it can speak to an intimate relationship. But again, transformation. Remember, the snake sheds, it purges one layer at a time. We find the solution, we find an ability to feel free, okay? And we've got a divine masculine, doesn't have to be, I suppose. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign, or they're in those energies right now. He's holding a rose, which means he's ready to offer, ready to make an offer, a love offer. It's interesting, we've got a flower in the cage. He's holding a flower. It looks as though he's being freed from something. He's been going through a transformation, through a purge. He's following his heart. Okay, whatever this offer is, It's something that is very fiery. It is driven by passion, desire, but there's softness here. There's also that subtle softness, romantic side to this divine masculine. We've got temperance. Someone's been waiting for this for a long time. Temperance is Archangel Michael saying that it's all happening in the divine timing. Okay, everything is being taken care of. There will be healing here, even though we've got that like a tornado. We've come from a difficult time. It's not easy. We need to trust and believe that we will be successful, okay, as we are guided from Spirit. Six of Wands. Six of Wands does speak to the ability to come into balance, to succeed, to have the acknowledgement of the world, the people around us, of the person we love, right? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, it's all about someone's happiness, but this is a restart, right? 10 turns into the Ace. There is the King of Cups, everyone. King of Cups. And the Sun. There's been, the Seven of Swords was beneath that, so something has been hidden. Remember, it's the card of stealth. Someone's trying to get away with something, or someone could not be truthful, totally truthful with whatever was going on about their happiness, about their heart, about how they feel. Remember, the King of Cups is very much about giving, but the King of Cups needs to be balanced, needs to be balanced in themselves, and I feel that someone's been going through a lot here. Okay, Nine of Wands, exactly, and a choice. Someone's following their North Node as well here. Okay, everyone, let's just take a Black Moon astrology card now. Remember that Mercury has been in the embrace of the King, and now Mercury has moved over the Sun in Leo, moving forward, the messenger of the gods. And that was very important because Mercury was also and is also opposite Saturn still, as well as the Sun. So those blockages, right? Those blockages. The smart thing to do is not be in opposition, but to find the middle ground. The middle ground. Okay? Wait for that door to open. And come from a place of love. Come from a place of heart. That is what will open those doors. Okay? Let's see. Air element and communicating, and it's a 39, which equals a 12. So 3 again is quite important, but 12 also is the hanging man. Remember, it's someone needs to end a cycle. This is very much about karma. There's been a lot of sacrifice. It's saying that where there's also been deception or a lack of knowledge, communication is important, and communication is coming in to clear the air. All right, so that's what I see. Let's see what the message is today with the goddesses and sirens. Ooh, there we go. And we have Kali and fear, and it did fall out in the reverse, even though I'm not reading. I'm not taking these cards in the reverse, and I opened up right on the page. So it's a very strong message. It does speak of fear. Looks like someone's overcoming their fear. Let's read it. We do have a little bit here, so a lot of you are interested, so I will read it. Okay, fears can be very overwhelming. It's a fear is something that would hold someone back. The thing is to look straight into the fear and take that risk anyway. That's what I said in the beginning. It is time to overcome your fears. You are protected as you clear your shadow side. Do not be afraid of transition. Express your fears safely. The goddess moves her lean body forward, screaming and challenging. Each of her many arms seem to hold a sharp weapon. Blood flows from the tips. Her neck is ringed with skulls and her skirt is made from the body parts of her enemies. The amulets swing from her body, making a whistling sound. Her hair flows wildly behind her, tinged with fire, and the skin is covered in grey ash. The drums beat and the devotees chant, Kali, Kali, Kali. Scared? Exactly. This is what this amazing goddess is all about, fear. The Hindu goddess Kali is fearsome, yet with a powerful maternal aspect of protection. She invokes fear in many who do not understand her nature, and for those that do, she is welcomed. However, it's this fierceness, this extreme force of nature that helps us overcome our fears, move forward, cut through the fears and obstacles we have, and slay our personal demons. Kali helps us deal with our fears and the things that haunt us that are fear-based, such as jealousy, pride, and unhealthy anger. She breaks down the illusions of the ego, kills the shadows that do not serve us any longer, and so frees our true selves. In this way, she expresses her tough love for us. Kali can help us negotiate any transition, in particular ones that we are afraid of and are hesitant to make. Remember, whilst most of her hands contain a weapon, one does not. It is showing a peaceful, placating gesture, placating, I don't know how we pronounce this, I'm sorry, gesture. So it derives from the word place, a signal of her true love for us. Now the shadow side. Kali is a fierce goddess and one that demands your respect when you call upon her, and rightly so. Fear is serious stuff. If we do not have our fears expressed in real time, they can build up into unhealthy expressions like rage. In one story, Kali was enjoying her killing of demons so much that she found it hard to stop and began to destroy beings that did not need to be banished. It took blue-skinned god Shiva to literally throw herself under her feet for her to stop. Wow. Okay, so it does speak to fear, but with the cards here, it's saying that someone is going to have the accomplishment. Someone is going to close up this cycle, even though there is a lot of fear. Okay, this is a restart. This is what we need to do, is trust that we are being guided. Let's just want to show you the illustration for those of you that want to have a look. It is quite a scary illustration here, and fears can show up in our life in many different ways. I'm going to say when we are in our light, this cannot scare us. This will not overrule the light. The light is very important. Come from the light, from within, from your heart, and believe that all will be well in whatever situation this is concerning. Because with the snake and the death card, yes, fear is very prominent here. Okay. I want to take one more card. I want to take the wisdom of the oracle. And a lot of us may be fearing having those important conversations, getting intimate, emotionally, physically, right? Scorpio is intimacy. It's letting people in. We've got between worlds, everyone. So between worlds, as you can see, we're coming from the grey to the light here. Let's see, it's a number 3. As I said, 3 is very important. This could be signifying the 3rd day of August, which is tomorrow. And also I just wanted to mention that astrologically speaking, we are having tomorrow, we're having Venus trine Uranus. Venus through Virgo, trining over to Uranus in Taurus. That's in trine, beautiful, earthy. Okay, so good surprises coming through, unexpected surprises that will sort of ground us, but it will make something, it will bring something into reality, something that we love. Okay, the Oracle's message says, between the world is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you're unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. So we've got a beautiful flamingo here. We're coming out of the darkness into the light, everyone, between worlds. And again, the world comes up. So someone could be also in the midst of traveling in between two worlds, emotionally, physically, okay? I'm going to say embrace an ending here. Embrace, 3 is also about expansion and growth. Remember, it is the Empress. Okay, and the Empress does speak to manifestation, nurturing, abundance, and love. The Empress is Venus. Okay. All right, people, I want to thank you. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love, lots of light. I will talk to you tomorrow. Ta-da.